Now, I've been telling you guys for a long time, for the first and second season, season 3 is only heavy hitters. Those that actually make impact. With that being said, this woman really needs no introduction. She is a fellow classmate of mine. Shout out to Toro. And she dropped a phenomenal album not that long ago, and now she's back for round 2. She is a writer. She's a performer. She dances a little bit here and there. She's definitely a catch eye for that. And she's working on a project that is going to definitely be groundbreaking. Without further ado, I have one of my Toro sisters on the set. We have Nainnoh. What's up, sister?
Thank you. Hi.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing great.
Thank you so much for inviting me. So happy to be here.
Well, as you mentioned before, this is definitely reciprocal. You know what I'm saying, man? We've been talking about this for about a year.
I know.
You know, as you done graduated, and I told you next year is my turn, and we are not that far away, right?
I know. It's exciting. I'm happy for you.
Well, I appreciate it so much. So, you're on the set now. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Well, thank you for being here. All right. And shout out to Miss Madonna in the back. We see you. And so you're here. I finally got you on the set. You're working on some new things.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice.
Now, I mean, I could talk about that, but I really, really want to ask first, how did you get into music?
Music has been in me, I think, ever since I was born. It's just in you, you know? And I grew up in a family who was very musical. My grandmother, my mother. So I inherited it also, and I was born with it.
Okay, so were they singers as well? Were they singers and performers, or did they just have like the gift, a natural gift?
I think it's a natural gift that they had. It's a natural gift for sure.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So how did the name Nainnoh come about?
So my Georgian name, it's Nainnoh. That can be pronounced as Nainnoh also, but actual name Nainnoh was named in, when was it, 2011 probably. My friend who is no longer with us, he passed away in 2016. He actually gave me that stage name because I was working on my music, and he was like, "You're a Nainnoh." So, and it means so much symbolically. It means peace in Eastern Arabic language, and also it means in Indian eyes. So that's where he came from. So I really appreciate that he gave me that stage name.
So you spoke Arabic?
I actually studied Arabic. I know how to read and write.
Oh, really?
Yes, and I know a little bit. I don't have experience to speak a lot of Arabic language, but I know how to read and write.
I know the bare minimum for a lot of languages.
Really? Like,
Yeah,
you know,
like I'd be like,
kaifa
kif halik,
hadukin?
alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah, shukran.
Marhaba.
You know, like the bare minimum, like surface level of like 7 different languages, you know?
My favorite is ahla wa sahla.
Well, see,
What?
see, when he starts getting the tongue twist, I sound crazy.
Wow,
especially.
I love that. So I love that. Languages are my passion. So I
So-
sometimes pretend singing in different languages.
Got it. I get it. So now question. You dropped a project a few years ago.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
My debut album.
That was a debut.
Self-titled, Nainnoh. Yes, it was amazing experience. I still can't believe that I did it finally all by myself.
So you wrote, you recorded everything?
Everything, yes. I wrote lyrics, music, I produced it, half of it, and it was just my baby.
Well, you know, they always say that the debut, the first project is always like, that's the baby, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So you recorded everything, you wrote everything, you recorded it. So you recorded it at home?
No, actually, we recorded one song I recorded in the studio. I forgot the name. Oh my God, this is not good. But
It's all good. I mean, you recorded it
yeah, I
elsewhere
recorded
in
in
the
the studio. I actually had a great friend, Daniel Linas, who worked with great musicians. One of them, A$AP Rock, Kanye West, you know.
Okay, shout out to
So
A$AP.
I was
know
really
him.
lucky that I was able to work in the studio with him. And then I worked, half of it, I worked with John Sally, great producer, amazing producer. He's going to be my producer for my second album also.
Oh, beautiful.
So he had a studio at home also.
Mm-hmm.
So basically in two places. So
Okay. So you recorded that project, you released it.
yeah.
Is that 2021?
Yeah, it was released 2021.
So were you recording this project during the COVID era when the whole world shut down?
Oh my God. So when
When
the
did the project
whole
start?
world shut down, the album was ready to go actually.
Really?
Yes.
So you was ready to let it fly.
Yes.
Then
So I had a
everything just-
choice to wait when would pandemic be over, or as far as I knew, world could be ending. So I was like, I might release right now and share my love to the world.
So did you release it? So you just figured it was best to just let it fly.
Yes.
Wherever it went is where it went.
Yes.
and
Even though I think
let it
we
stick.
needed good music at the time more than anything. So I was like, I have to release now. This is the time. And I took such a long time to work on it. So it was time finally.
I get it.
Yeah.
I got it. So it's funny. Let's just bring it back a little bit because, when people hear Georgia, they think of Georgia, like Atlanta, Georgia. Like, some of my people, I was telling them, I'm like, oh, I got my friend coming by to work. She's from Georgia. And it was like, oh, yeah, Atlanta? And I'm like, no, not. So when you say Georgia,
Yeah. I always get that.
they get it mixed up.
Yeah,
and
they
then
get
they hear
mixed
your
up.
accent and then they
then
hear the
go,
music.
"But
They're
I
like,
had
this
to-
comes out of Atlanta?
Yes.
How?
And I have to go, it's Eastern Europe.
Eastern Europe, exactly. Okay.
And then they go, ah. So,
Now it starts, then it connects.
yes.
So, were you born and raised there?
Yes, I was born and raised there.
Okay.
And so grateful for that. I love my birth country very much.
Uh-huh.
I love my adoptive country very much also. So I'm mixed between two worlds.
So when did you come to America?
I came a long time ago. It was more than 20 years ago. So,
Okay.
yeah.
So you came as a kid or did you come as an adult?
As a teenager.
As a teenager?
Yes.
So was that a culture shock?
It was such a culture shock for me.
Because you came to New York. You came to New York?
I came to New York.
So is it like the city? Is it like a big city?
What I remember first is looking up and like buildings never end.
Yeah, exactly. All
I
those
was
skyscrapers.
like, what is this? I was overwhelmed with emotions. And then I came to Brooklyn and I saw these buildings and looked like prisons. And I was like, but what is this?
It's like that can definitely
So it was
be a huge
really,
culture shock. I could only
yeah.
imagine how that could have been. So then,
But musically, it was miracle for me. The best place to be musically,
Really?
New York City. Yes.
Okay. So what music do you like? What would you describe your music as? Because the first time I heard it, I was taken aback. I didn't know because we was in class.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and how we even found out that we was even into music because of professors. It's like, so what do you guys do in your own time? And you're like, oh, well, I'm doing this and I'm doing that. And you're like, oh, she does music.
Yes.
You sing
And we
about
were like,
EPK, I know
hi.
what I'm doing as well, Because, it's a few things that you can tell with creators. Like I saw one of my other classmates, they had this short SM7B microphone. And I said, you either do podcasts or music. She was like, actually, my husband do podcasts and music.
Yeah.
I'm like, because no one just has this microphone in their
Yeah.
background without actually using it.
Yeah.
So what would you describe your music as?
So I usually say that it's multi-genre. It's psychedelic, alternative, indie, jazz now. But sometimes I say it's emotionally cinematic music also.
Yes.
But I don't like to concentrate on genre that much because I like to actually give people feeling than a label. So I care far more about how it lands than how it's categorized.
Got it. You know what's interesting about your music?
Yeah.
Is that I don't watch much television. My significant other, she actually watches like a lot of TV. But when I was hearing the music, I was like, this music sounds like it belongs in the background of movies. like for certain scenes. You know, like the background of a very deep part happening in Grey's Anatomy or something like that, where you hear
one of my favorites.
one of your favorite shows. Okay, so you're one of those
Yeah.
as well. So
Yeah.
I'm listening to it, and I'm like, wow, you could do what you could drive to it. And I ride bikes a lot, you know, so I'll be riding through New York City and I have the music playing, and I'm like, this is definitely a vibe. So I definitely consider it to be very alternative because you can do multiple things to your sound.
Thank you so much. It means so much you saying that. Yes. So that's what I get all the time. It's very cinematic.
Very much so. Very much so. So you're working on the second project, huh?
Yes, second album.
Second album, baby number 2?
Baby number 2. It's completed, ready to go.
You know what I'm going to ask, right?
Yeah.
Go ahead. So what's the name of the project? Do you have a title for it yet?
Oh, no, I cannot share it yet.
Not yet?
I cannot share it.
All we know is that it's project number 2.
Yes.
Do you have an idea when it's going to be coming out?
We're thinking early fall 2026, but when it comes to albums, you never know. You know, I'd rather be ready, happy with it. You know, I have to be happy with it. And then I don't care about the time. I never cared about time. I want project to be complete and perfect for me.
Because your base is gonna your base fans are gonna gravitate there anyway. When it drops, right?
Yeah, I just look at it that like time. No one should pay attention to time when you create great work. You should concentrate how it can help people. How can you bring something new? And I don't alter directions or change lanes, but I like to somehow take whatever experiences I have and feelings and where I'm at the moment and have everything coexist together. And once everything coexists together and it's completed, then I'm ready to release it.
So is it complete, or are you still doing in the mixing and mastering? Are you still recording songs?
I'm still working on my songs for my album number 3. Yes.
Oh, so you're like,
Yeah,
so is
I
album
always
2
work.
done?
Album 2 is done.
Like
Only
mixed and
thing
mastered,
left,
or are you still going through
everything is done, mixing and
Beautiful,
mastering,
wow.
just visuals.
Okay.
Because it's really hard for me. I know exactly what I want, and same time I want it to be different. Visuals are so important right now. It's not about music anymore, unfortunately. It has to somehow rhyme with visuals nowadays. So people love it. So without visuals.
So you have project 2 done.
Done.
Okay, you're just getting the visuals for that. And you're also not working on project 3.
3,
So you're not playing no games, huh?
No,
You
not
really,
at all.
really. So
Yeah.
how many languages do you speak?
I would say I'm fluent in 3 languages, but I can push for 5.
Okay.
Arabic and Spanish count.
Un poquito.
Un poquito, más o menos.
Okay.
So, but my first language is Georgian. Second was Russian, and English is my 3rd language.
Got it.
So
when I hear the music, when I heard Baby Number 1, when I heard Nainnoh,
yeah.
I am able to understand the words. So is there a Georgian version for that project, or are you going to be releasing music like in just that native language?
Oh, such an interesting question. Thank you so much. You're the first person who asked about that, because a lot of my listeners are asking, can you work on Georgian album also, sing in Georgian, do something?
Yeah, I mean, because I can imagine. I mean, I wouldn't be able to understand it. I would have to, you know, get my Duolingo on to understand it, you know. But I noticed that I for some reason, I don't know how that even connects, but hearing the music, I could, of course, understand the feeling of it, but also be able to start understanding the words.
Yes, I love that. So I'm planning to work on Georgian version also, Georgian album maybe. But what I can share with you right now, for sure, that my second album that will be released soon will have something Georgian in it also.
Really?
Yes.
Is it going to be a whole Georgian song? Who knows?
I
You
cannot
can't tell.
Yeah, but it does have Georgian in it. So
But I think that'd be really, really cool, because you did mention visuals.
yeah.
And with the visuals, this is great, because with doing that, and then even if you have it in like the Georgian language, but then if you have the captions in English, that's how you also teach us how to
Yeah.
say the words, but then also know that, oh, I'm saying this because she's saying this here, so clearly this means that.
Yeah.
So you can start connecting the dots.
Yes, you're so right. Yeah, people were telling me, oh, I loved at the end of the song Velvet Mode.
That's my favorite. So,
Oh,
I was actually, I play that one. I play that one a lot.
Oh,
I play that
I
one.
appreciate
That's
that.
the one.
Yeah.
That's actually when I was playing to my people, and it was like, oh, she's clearly not. You have a video for that.
Not for
Which
Velvet
no,
Mode.
which one do you have a video for?
Run, Candy
Run.
and Rings. I think Run Dancers. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. Everyone was like, Run was our favorite song,
Yeah.
but Velvet Mode, they loved because I had Georgian spoken word at the end and English also together going like a little delayed, and they loved it. Like they knew what I was saying in Georgia.
So you stay, they would say staying loyal to the soil. You always implement
Yeah.
some type of Georgian love and feeling into each project somehow, some way.
Absolutely. I always tell them that you can meet my nervous system when you listen to my album. You can meet my experience and what kind of person I am now, who
Yes.
I've become. So,
All right. Well, we're going to turn it up a little bit, and we will definitely be turning up because I have a gang of questions to ask. But this was just a surface level, but we are here live on Set With Irv. We're going to go to commercial break. We have Nainnoh in the studio. We have Donna in the back, and we will be back. We live on set. Stay tuned. Breathe a little bit. How you feel?
good. You were great.
Reaching the other side. Love you have, love you need. Where is the source of the wisdom tree? Wisdom tree. Reawaken primordial.
It's officially 2026, and the competition is no longer coming. It's already here. You're not just competing with other artists, businesses, educators, or entrepreneurs anymore. You're competing with AI, technology that is faster, cheaper, and already steps ahead. Every single day, hundreds of people are ready to launch a new podcast. Hundreds more are preparing to speak to the world, and everyone believes that their voice is going to rise above the noise. So the real question isn't should you start. The question is, how are you going to stand out while standing in the middle of the fray? This is where execution separates amateurs from the professionals. We are a one-stop shop for audio and video production, music, podcasts, video, photography, branding, recorded, shot, edited, mixed, and even mastered, all under one roof. No confusion, no wasted time, one team, one strategy, one standard. Because in 2026, attention is currency, and quality is the cost of entry. So ask yourself, what are you waiting for? The world is already listening. The only question is, will they hear you? See you in the studio. And yes, guys, we are back live on Set With Irv, where we are discussing strategy, execution, and teamwork. I have Nainnoh and the studio. That rhymed, I know. And we're here on the set. So your music is basically eclectic. You can say that.
Yes.
Alternative, eclectic, cinematic. So when you hear the word eclectic, you know, how does that feel? Like being an artist who are able to touch different areas of the world and still be true to self?
I think it feels great, and it's rooted in inheritance, as I mentioned before, because I was raised in a wide spectrum of languages and sounds and emotional textures. So it all shaped how I hear the world. So my music reflects my life experiences also, my discoveries, my searchings, rising, falling, so evolving.
Have you ever shot any of your videos in Georgia?
I actually had an attempt. It's funny that you ask that, because I had an attempt to shoot the video in Georgia, but something happened. We went to this great location. It's almost like deserted lake area, and our vehicle got stuck in the mud. So we couldn't, that day we couldn't shoot anything. So I had an attempt, and next day I think I was leaving already, and that was it.
Unsuccessful?
Yeah, it would have been so beautiful, but I was like, universe probably didn't want this to happen.
Okay. So with in Georgia, where you're from, is it like the countryside, or is it similar to like how New York is, like the skyscrapers? Are there really, really tall buildings there?
No, actually, my city called Rustavi. It's very close to the capital city.
Urostavi?
Rustavi.
Am I
Yeah,
saying
it's Rustavi.
So
Rustavi. Yeah,
Rustavi.
Rustavi. Good.
Okay.
Yes. So it's not skyscrapers, or it's not an old city. It's just regular buildings, and working class people live there. It's an industrial city for sure. So, but I love my city so much.
So you said fall. Are you planning on dropping a project every year going forward now? Because there was a bit of a break between Nainnoh, the debut,
Yeah.
and then now we're officially in 2026.
Yeah.
So was there a reason why? I mean, I could say school,
Yeah.
things like that. I don't know why this thing keep on doing it, but
Yeah.
So, like, it could be school. Was it those things as well?
Absolutely. I had to prioritize my education
'Cause
for my music.
We met in class.
Absolutely,
We met on
yes.
Zoom. We're Toro University classmates, courtesy of a Zoom call. Yes, this is how this got started.
Yes, so I had to get education. I had to use psychology in my music and shift into music therapy. Like, for me, just releasing album is not enough. I'm a very altruistic person, and I need to do something for the prosperity of humanity. So for that, I have to somehow contribute with my knowledge or whatever comes in the future. So that's because of that, school, working also, since I'm independent artist and I have to work to support myself. So
Pay for everything.
I have to pay for everything. So it's hard. It's extremely difficult to be a independent artist in New York City right now.
I think it's difficult, especially
Everywhere,
in everywhere, but,
Yeah, but
especially in New York.
in New York
I mean,
City.
that's what they say. If you can make it in New York, you can literally make it anywhere. I totally agree to
Absolutely.
that.
Yeah.
So what did you major in? You said psychology. Did you major in
Yes,
psychology?
absolutely.
Okay, so that
yeah.
was your major. What was the concentration?
Clinical psychology, but I also, right now, I'm shifting into music therapy concentration, because I want to use music and somehow help people, especially interested in dementia and Alzheimer's patients. And let's see what we're gonna do. I'm sure a lot
I
of
can see that, and
people are working on it right
and
now.
I can actually
yeah.
hear that. And I have a friend, and you should even look into that, having your music in like those therapist offices, those physical therapy offices, those places where people go to when you walk in, because you can hear your music on the elevator. You can hear it, when people are
Yeah.
meditating. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like you mentioned with dementia, you know what I mean? It's that sound where you can be able to play it in the background and still multitask and focus and reset. And you can listen to
Absolutely.
your music and also read a book.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So
Music is such an important part of us humans from childhood. We are musical beings, and also we're somehow molded by music also, like our introduction to music early on and how we grow, what kind of music, it can have healing effects later on. I truly believe in that. So if you take music from your happiest part of your childhood and listen to it later, it can do wonders for you. So
So, I mean, you smile a lot.
yes.
You love to smile.
Yes.
But when you're in the studio, when you're creating, do you create from pain, peace, or like pleasure? Like what inspires you to create that sound? Does something like traumatic, like painful, does it come from a painful place? Is it something that's like, oh, I feel very peaceful with it? Or is it something where you're like pressure, where you have to?
Oh, it's not pressure for sure because I close off under pressure. I'm the person that doesn't take pressure lightly. So, and space, peacefulness, peace actually opens a space. But I think I work the best when the pain is over and I understand it. I understand the pain. So I think that's what my music is in my first album. It comes from pain and how I evolved and went to light and went out of that pain. So
then what's the difference between the debut Nainnoh to the second untitled masterpiece? What's the difference?
even though it's somehow the continuation of the conversation, musical conversation, it is completely different from my first album because now I'm testing the waters in jazz. You're going to have a lot of jazz elements in it.
Nice.
And also it's slightly more positive and it gravitates towards more freedom.
Got it. Got it. So, what inspires you that has nothing to do with music then?
I think the inspiration, I don't see inspiration I don't take inspiration separately from music.
Mm-hmm.
Everything and everyone inspires me as a songwriter and I find music in it. So even silence, for example, for me it's a form of composition. Nature, for example, it gives us phrasing and patience, and also our human behaviors. I would say that it carries its own rhythm. So
You know, it's interesting. I don't know why. It's funny how you mentioned that word silence. You know what pops in my head?
yeah.
Like throughout the year, when I'm sitting in silence long enough, for some reason, every time I'm meditating, hello, darkness, my old friend.
Oh my God.
The sound of silence. I don't know why. It's like that song is going to forever
Yeah.
be with me. It's like even when you're trying to just be silent, I just catch myself humming it now.
Absolutely.
So what's your writing process?
Oh, my writing process is quiet and unpolished. So I usually write fragments and phrases and feelings sometimes, or voice memos, a lot of voice memos, or
gosh.
humming at night.
I caught myself doing that as well. A few months ago, I spent a lot of times waking up, and like just shout out to iPhone, swiping and then just pushing the microphone and just and then putting the phone down, and then you play it back. I sound like I was drunk, and I'm like, I sound crazy, but the melody's there, So you do a lot of that as well.
A lot.
You do a lot
I
of
wake
that?
up at 3 a.m., for example. I have insomnia and something hits me and I have to hum and I hardly take my phone. I'm so sleepy same time.
Okay.
And then next morning it's like, oh, I found something there.
Yeah. So do you record any music at home?
I don't have a studio at home, so
Okay.
I only have my guitar, my keyboard, and my bass guitar, and that's what I do. So
Did you play your guitar in class? Was it did
no,
you?
no, I haven't.
You haven't.
But I think I mentioned, or Professor mentioned, you remember something, but
Yeah, it was something
yeah,
with
something.
that. It was some.
Professor actually played her album, and that's when I think I was
There we
saying,
go.
yeah,
There we
she was
go.
asking
That's what
about
it
my
was.
music.
That's what
Yeah.
it was. Okay.
Yeah,
Got
good
it.
memory.
I'm trying to tell you, I'm trying to keep it together as much as I
Yeah.
could. You know? So you're now so you write but you have a Mac. You have a Mac laptop.
Yeah.
So you never thought about just recording the music on the laptop,
yeah,
or you just rather go to
I
the
played
studio
around.
to
I tried, of course.
like
I did
garage
everything when I
band
was
and
younger.
stuff like
Garage
that?
band, everything I've done. I had a home studio before. In the past, I went through everything. I had everything, but right now, I don't do that because you can record professionally. But of course, I went through all the stages that every independent musician goes through.
Yes,
I was
yes.
recording at home. I had home studio, everything. And nowadays, you have these great programs that AI, with the help of AI, that's a different
I'm
subject.
trying to
but
tell you that's
yeah,
taking people's jobs
yeah,
if they're not staying consistent with it, you know?
yes. So
So is there anything that you wrote on this upcoming project that surprised you?
I think the whole project was a surprise for me because um, I discovered something powerful in psychology and in human biology, and I took that information and I put it in my album, and specifically about the greatest feeling that we all share and experience, love. So
Yeah, being able to breathe in life
yes.
and, being able to, take those feelings of uncertainty.
Yes.
And the beautiful thing about us as creators, we have an outlet where, you can write, you could pick up an instrument, you can play, you can navigate. There's so many people out here in the world who feel pressure and don't have a hobby or don't have an outlet or don't know how to play an instrument or don't even know how to hum to themselves. You know what I'm saying? So I think
Yeah.
that's really, really cool. So you said you play guitar.
Yes, I do play guitar, but I have musical education playing piano, forte piano.
Okay.
So that's my first thing. Guitar is my second instrument.
Okay. And then your
Yeah.
vocals would be third.
My vocal is first,
Okay,
probably.
so-
I should have said my
Yeah,
vocals
so
are
vocals,
first. Yeah,
ex-
vocal is the
expression,
first
okay, vocals one.
instrument.
Okay.
Yes, that
so
we're born
vocals,
with.
Piano, pianist, and then guitarist.
Guitar, yeah.
So is it bass, electric?
I have acoustic guitar. That's what I write my songs on. Acoustic. Yeah.
Acoustic.
Yes.
Okay, okay,
Yes.
got it.
So
Okay. So you prefer acoustic?
yes.
Okay.
Because I'm also a folk singer-songwriter, so acoustic guitar gives you that folk feeling. So
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. So is it for your visuals? Are you going to be playing any of your instruments, or on the project are you playing your
it's
actual?
interesting that you mentioned
instruments?
that. There are some ideas, yes, definitely for visuals, and some of the visuals that I have done. So I guess people have to wait and see what it's gonna be.
Well, I'm excited about this because I'm really, really curious just to see exactly, how it progresses and also how music artists progress. When you have, the first project is they say that's when you put, that's everything that led up to that moment.
Yes.
And then now it's this is like some would say the sophomore coming around, and you're already working on the junior project. So I can only imagine what the actual senior project was gonna happen. So is any features on the project, or is it just you?
So I'm gonna have legendary jazz musician on my second album, whose name I cannot reveal right now.
So you can't tell the title, and you
But
can't say who's on the project.
I cannot
But
say
there's
who's on the-
definitely others that's gonna be other vocalists or
Absolutely.
other creators that's gonna be collaborating
Yes,
on the project.
I was
Beautiful.
really lucky and blessed I was able to collaborate with him, and it totally changed my album and took to different direction, and I'm so happy about it. Yeah.
Have your voice ever been literally or figuratively underestimated?
Define voice as an artist or
Well, when I
Yeah.
first heard your project, I heard your project when I was traveling and I didn't know what to expect. And I was actually hearing it and I was on the train when you sent it to me. And I was looking around like, am I? What's, because I didn't know, because you always spoken soft in class. You know, you was never like loud like me otherwise. You know, very voice, you know, all out. But, you know, have you ever felt as if your voice was underestimated or people bypassed your creativity or didn't really appreciate what you was giving as a music artist?
I haven't experienced that. Only funny story I can share is when people hear my music and psychedelic and that deep, like husky voice that I have sometimes, like when I go like singing like that. A couple of people ask me that, oh, you probably were high when you were singing that, and I was like, no, I don't do drugs. So
you're not the artist who's like going there taking a toke and you're not okay,
and
got it.
the one told me, oh, that's mushrooms probably. I was like, no, I haven't.
It's just funny you mentioned
Yeah.
that because even with that with one, I was like, I was like, I don't know. She's like, she's on her Amy Winehouse. She could be vibing out for real. So,
Yeah.
all right, that's cool. So you are a drug-free creative.
Yes.
Beautiful.
I'm a drug-free creative.
Beautiful.
No drugs. We don't need drugs when we have music and love.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? As what was that John Lennon would say, all we need is love.
Absolutely.
Exactly. So, if you had to compare yourself, and not to you be comparing yourself, but if you had to give a good blend of 3 to 5 artists that you grew up listening to, doesn't matter if it was in Georgia and or in America, that assisted with creating your sound, who would that be?
I think growing up, I was introduced to so many amazing jazz vocalist women. They influenced me. They shaped my musical taste. And I always will remember first time I heard Nina Simone. I always
Classic.
remember first time I heard
Powerhouse.
Johnny Mitchell.
Powerhouse.
Yes, and so many more. I remember, I don't know who to name it, like so many. So Leonard Cohen also, as a songwriter, I really, really appreciate him. Also, Bjork. Should I even
love
name?
her.
Yeah.
I remember when I first saw her, I
Yeah.
didn't know how to say her name.
Yeah.
I was like, Bjork.
Yeah. So there were great women in music that really influenced me growing up, for sure.
Okay, nice. Well, we're gonna go back to a few more questions. We do have Nainnoh in the studio. We gotta go pay bills. That's usually how this thing go. And you don't go anywhere. Enjoy the commercial breaks because there's some things that we got in the mix. And we will be back. We're live on Set With Irv. How you feel?
Good.
It's officially 2026, and the competition is no longer coming, y'all. It's already here. You're not just competing with other artists, businesses, educators, or entrepreneurs anymore. You're competing with AI, technology that is faster, cheaper, and already steps ahead. Every single day, hundreds of people are ready to launch a new podcast. Hundreds more are preparing to speak to the world, and everyone believes that their voice will rise above the noise. So the real question isn't should you start. The question is, how are you going to stand out while standing in the middle of the fray? This is where execution separates amateurs from the professionals. We are a one-stop shop for audio and video production, music, podcasts, video, photography, branding, recorded, shot, edited, mixed, and even mastered, all under one roof. No confusion, no wasted time, just one team, one strategy, one standard. Because in 2026, attention is currency and quality is the cost of entry. So ask yourself, what are you waiting for? The world's already listening. The only question is, will they hear you? I'll see you in the studio. Do I need to tell them that we back? I mean, we're back. They should know that by now if they've been following, right? Well, live on set with Irv. We have Nainnoh in the studio. We are here discussing a little bit of everything. Just about, right?
Yep.
All right. So as independent artists, what did, because it's a difference between the music business and the business of music. There's a big difference.
Oh,
So
huge difference.
what did you learn navigating as an independent artist?
I think what I learned is that business is the most important part of the music, unfortunately, nowadays. So just music is not enough anymore. So, and it's most exhausting part of the music when you're an independent artist. Because you have to do everything basically from A to Z. But what I learned from all of it, throughout my experience, that it's important to make genuine connections, make genuine friends, and share love. I call it share love. Because through connections, through friendships, you can actually make your work grow faster and better, more beautiful.
Very much so.
And I call it reciprocal love sharing or art sharing
told me
or
that earlier.
talent sharing. Yeah. So without that, I was so lucky to have amazing friends who were there for me. But without that, I don't think it's possible to do anything nowadays. You have to have either a lot financially, you have to be stable or have a great record label behind you or parents behind you, or you have to build great connections. And I think I mastered that. So
That's what the set is, when everybody be like, yo, what's the show about? When I say live on set, that's what the set is all about. The strategy, the execution, the team. Sometimes it's the technology, but it's that team. You have to have a strategy. You have to not just have the strategy to plan it, but actually execute it. And, I could say that I do this all by myself, but, if I don't have Con Ed, this doesn't come out. You need a little bit of everything, to make these things work.
Yeah.
So you mentioned connections. Is there anything that you had to unalign yourself with in the process of creating these projects or navigating in this unfair industry at times?
I'm not unaligned, but I think alignment is what matters the most. You have to align with people you work psychologically because I like to work with people who are workaholics like me, who are positive, optimistic, and it works when you have people like you around you who understands the business part of the music also and who are passionate.
Yeah.
Then it works. It's gonna work for sure.
Got it. Well, this thing keep on sliding out because the video don't want to be in my hand. But I got some rapid fire questions for you
Oh, okay.
because these should be really, really good. Are you ready?
Okay, ready.
You ready, Donna? Miss Madonna, you ready? Yes. So, studio or stage?
I would say studio.
Studio? Okay. Lyrics first or melody first?
Both.
Both?
Same time. Yeah.
How does that work then? Is it more like okay, now you say that make me think about Run. Did you
Oh my God, that's what I was thinking. It just came
or
to
did you
me.
just start saying Run? Which one came
Literally that came as Run. As
Really?
you said it both same time.
first? At the same time?
Yes.
Okay, got it. Okay,
Yeah.
I like that. Okay. So, headphones on or speakers loud?
Headphones.
Headphones?
For sure.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
So, give me one word that describes your current era.
I would say one word. It has to be one word.
One word.
I would say transformation.
Okay. Name a song that you wish you wrote.
There's so many great songs, but I wish I wrote the song Leonard Cohen's Hallelujah.
Is that the give me a little bit of it.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
Okay. It's funny you said that. I wish I wrote Ave Maria. Woo, I'm like,
He sings that, right?
really? Uh-oh. I might get a little serenade later on, y'all. Who knows? Okay, so I think I know the answer to this one, but I'm gonna ask anyway. Silence or chaos?
Silence.
See, I'm the opposite. I believe in what's that the Latin order do ab caio, like the order out of the chaos.
Oh, I
You know,
see.
like sometimes you gotta
Yeah.
burn everything down to have some type of structure and rebuild. So you prefer silence.
Absolutely, always.
Okay. So you rather sit in the silence and then
Everything comes to you.
everything comes to you.
Yeah.
Got it. So do you align with chakras?
Can you ask me again? What do you mean?
Like chakras. So because you asked me
Yeah.
about my sign earlier. So do
Yeah.
you do you collect stones and do you make sure
I
you mentioned
see.
alignment and
Yeah,
things
yeah,
like that? So is it something like from your crown and
Yes.
you know,
So
like your
I'm
third eye?
well informed about chakras.
Mm-hmm.
I'm well informed about third eye, all the information we have. I'm well informed about everything, astrology also. I read a lot. But my personal belief is I believe in everything, and I believe in a greater power, higher power that we don't know that what's out there, and
Yeah.
we don't even know how our own brain works. So
Exactly.
I believe in everything, but I'm very open-minded, and I'm ready for more because I think we don't even know 5% of what's out there.
That's very, very true.
Yeah.
What do you want people to feel about? What do you want people to feel when it comes to after listening to your music? What do you want people to leave with?
Honestly, for my second album, when they finish that album, I want them to reach out to their persons that they absolutely loved, if there's a chance to reconnect. So I wish that after listening my second album, they will have that desire and that courage to do that, because love shouldn't be wasted and it doesn't come often. And even though we go through cycles and biologically we're capable to love several times in life, sometimes with same people. If you were happy once and my music somehow inspired you, reminded you of someone, I want you to reach out to that person, not necessarily to get back to them, but just to reach out and appreciate the history you had together.
If that little girl that was growing up in Georgia can see you now, what would she say?
She would probably say, "Wow, you did it." Because I didn't even dream about my second album. I was just dreaming about my first album. So she would be probably fascinated and in awe of me.
So what's coming next that you're genuinely excited about? Besides baby number 2. Music-wise, guys.
Music-wise.
Music-wise.
Yeah. So I have these great ideas and concepts that I'm like, it's boiling right now. And I'm also now working on live performance also, how to do that, because I'm an artist that wants to deliver something different, more theatrical, not just the performance on stage and just waste the sound. I like to bring in different formats and different parts of art. So let's see. It's very exciting for me. Very challenging, but very exciting.
Okay. So with working on this next project, I'm just curious to know now. So working on this next project, are you gonna have more videos? Because you did mention visuals. Are you gonna have more like the more videos to put out, or is it gonna be something that's gonna be more intimate?
I think visual part is very important. Maybe not the full length videos, but somehow like short visuals also. I'm planning to for my songs, but we'll see. I don't like to promise anything or say anything, because I'm sure you know that at the end of the project, when you're ready to go, you can make last minute changes, what feels right at that moment. So,
do you prefer big arenas or small intimate crowd?
I think I can do both.
I know you can do both, but which one do you prefer?
I think big arenas, definitely.
Okay.
Yeah, it's going to be experience.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see you have on some really, really cool boots, right? So do you prefer heels or flats?
Heels.
Heels?
Love heels.
So
love dressing up.
So you have the crazy collection of shoes in the house. Are you one of those?
Not crazy collection, but
You have a decent amount. You have a decent amount.
Yeah, I love shoes. I love bags and outfits, and fashion is very important. I actually worked years ago in fashion industry, so fashion is very important for me.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay. So what did you do in the fashion industry?
I was production executive. I was working in the production side of the fashion, so.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
You look so surprised.
No. I mean,
Something new.
you know what it is? Because I believe as many talented people that I've met, like during Toro years, I realized that all of them have a story.
Yeah.
All of them aren't ready to tell their story.
Yeah.
And all of them aren't ready to even grasp what they really, really did, if they even did anything. You know, so with you, you know, I mean, I met you as far as we had work to do. You know what I'm saying? We had homework assignments and things to focus on, you know, besides being creatives. And sometimes, you know, we could push what we love to do, we got to push it back.
Yes.
You know, like I haven't released, my last project I released was 4 years ago, called Therapy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I remember when you sent me your
You know,
project and we were listening and I sent you mine. And
Exactly.
we were rhyming and it was so good.
You know,
Great
and that was
feeling.
like a time where now we're knowing, like, working on the next project, I'm over the therapy days. You know, I'm not going, I can never ever create that sound again. It's like someone trying to tell you to go back and create your debut over it. You can't do that.
But let me ask you, anything in the future you're planning to something different? Can you share anything? I'm curious.
Oh, you're going to get it all. You know what it is too, and what I appreciate about your music and what you have going on.
Yeah.
I mean, I do have that tight knit of my peoples. Like my boys, my brothers, they always laugh because there's nothing that goes out that I don't hear. So my boy, he comes, I'm like, oh, by the way, I got all that. I have it all. I have all the different mixes of it and everything. But I would love for you to actually be one of them people that I could say, hey, besides eventually collaborating, if you're lucky, you know, getting us to work on some things. But, you know, having you as that another ear, you know, that can give me that honest feedback.
Oh, I love that.
You know, because when I did therapy, that's where I was at with it. You know, talking to my therapist, like 2 different therapists, trying to
Yeah.
figure out life, navigating in real time, and I left it all on the mic. I said everything I needed to say, and it was a success. It did what it needed to do.
It was a great project. I remember when I listened to it, I was
I
like,
appreciate
oh,
that.
so
And then
you're
you kicked yours back.
multi-talented,
I was like, eventually.
multidisciplinary artist, and I appreciate that about you.
I'm gonna use that word a lot. I'm gonna definitely be using that word. So, if there was any artist or any young creator that was gonna ask you, "Hey, Nainnoh, I'm talented. I want to sing. I want to express myself as well." What would you tell them? If you could tell them in that camera, what would you say to them?
I would say build your connections. You have to be able to genuinely love people, interact with them, share love, as I said earlier, and make sure you're a workaholic. You work hard to financially support yourself because music matters, freedom matters, but sustainability is so important. So,
And I appreciate that. Is there any, well, besides project number 2, which is untitled, and maybe in the fall we'll get something? Is there anything else that we should be anticipating or looking forward to in the near future?
So I would say that my project and my surprise reveal of legendary jazz instrumentalists that I'm collaborating with, and also my live performance, you should be look out for. It's gonna be something different, and whatever comes, maybe I cannot share everything right now, but it's gonna be definitely interesting things coming up.
So you mentioned fashion. So are you doing anything as far as merch wise?
No, actually, I'm not doing anything merch-wise, but I could do it. It's just not right now because this project took so much time already. I basically didn't have time to make any merch, but maybe later I'll do it. You never know because that's really easy access for me, so I should be able to do that.
Got it.
Yeah.
You said you was leaving town sometime soon. Are you
Yeah.
still leaving town?
Yes, actually, we're going on vacation soon. I feel after working on this album, also had a full-time job, also graduated school last summer, and I didn't have a proper vacation. So right now, I feel like I'm gonna have just 2 weeks of vacation. I'm gonna get myself ready before I go into delivering my second baby.
So it's none of our business where you're going, but I'm gonna ask. With the coldness that's hitting New York,
Oh my
are you
God.
going somewhere that's the total opposite of the weather?
Definitely.
Okay, so I
Definitely.
mean, where you could breathe
Yes.
and relax. Because my
Definitely.
friends in California, they laugh at me
Yeah.
all the time. They be like, "Hey, how's it going? I'm in a
I don't-
t-shirt with the top down.
Yeah.
What are you doing? I heard it's gonna be 6 inches out there."
Oh my God! People from Georgia are contacting me today. Like,
I can believe
"Be
that."
safe. What's happening there? They are showing in the store that people are grabbing the toilet paper and
Yeah,
groceries,
fake
and I was like,
craziness.
"We're fine. We're fine."
How's the weather in Georgia?
It's actually same like here.
So y'all do
Yeah.
get snow.
We do have 4 seasons there.
Okay, so you get all
also.
4. Okay,
yeah,
perfect.
so
Beautiful.
weather-wise, it's similar like here, right? A little warmer, maybe. Yeah.
Little bit,
But-
poquito.
Yeah.
Well, is there anything else that we need to talk about? I mean, you tell me.
Not on camera, maybe.
Not on camera. Okay. Well, as we tell you guys, this industry is filled to the brim with a bunch of unrealistic individuals. A lot of creators and artists who think their ass is gonna age like wine, and that's not always the case. But the quality of your living is based entirely upon your ability to remain, and how you remain, that's solely up to you. Whatever it is, whatever ideas you have, don't waste any time. Put your feet to the ground, do what you have to do, and hopefully this interview was something that you learned. You learned something on how to navigate as not just being an artist or a creator, but just being an honest person with self, first and foremost. As you know, I'm Irv. As always, I'm live on the set. I have the amazing, talented Nainnoh in the studio. And when that project drop, oh, you know I'm gonna be giving sneak peeks when it's ready and I get permission. But until then, enjoy the episode. Thank you so much,
Thank you
sister,
for
for coming
having me
up. I
here.
greatly appreciate you. I am not only a Toro class, a fellow alumni with you, but just I'm appreciative. I'm a fan. I love what you're doing. I love the sound. I love the direction, and you are definitely in a lane. And especially with music changing so much, you really, really found your lane. And I don't hear no one else like you. So it's easy to hear your voice and be like, oh, that's her.
Oh,
That's you.
thank
So continue
you.
to do what you have to do. As always, you have my support. Guys, check her out on all platforms. As you know, her debut baby is self-titled,
Nainnoh,
is
yeah.
Nainnoh. We have the name on the bottom, so you'll be able to read and get all that information. Please like, share, subscribe. Shout out to Madonna in the back. And stay tuned. We're live on set.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you so much. You're great.
Peace. Ah, how you feel?